I don't want to eat this stuff.
台湾是世界上的第3名。
肉酥、萝卜饭。
I'm really enthusiastic about this bun.
嗨，大家好，大家好，我是来自美国的翠璀璨。今天就是要骗吃素食的外国人吃荤食。听说有一位来台湾的外国人，他都没有吃过猪血糕、卤肉饭等等的一些经典的台湾料理，所以今天给他第一次体验，哈哈哈。其实我们没有那么坏，等一下就知道。等，很多经典的台湾料理。Damn！ 哦，这就是这一台。走。嘿。You work here, right?
Yeah.
As an English teacher?
Yeah, kind of. I actually teach English less than I teach other subjects. I teach art and AP art history and like film studies.
So cool. And film studies. No way. So cool.
I'm a certified teacher from the States.
And you're from the US, right?
Yeah, I'm from the US.
Okay. I was trying to place the accent.
I don't really have people like, where are you from? I'm from Texas.
Like, damn it, I was gonna guess like Midwest. How's your Mandarin?
Terrible.
How's your Taiwanese?
Worse.
I
took 9 months of Chinese classes. Yeah, I can order my coffee. I can do the important things.
The important things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not a lot of Texans I've met are vegetarian.
No, it's like I say that and they're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm not, I'm leaving. Goodbye. It's like, wow, that's the #1 sin here is not eating.
Being vegetarian?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
My relatives like make fun of me. I got like bullied by my relatives.
Same.
I'm a vegetarian due to health reasons. I just have a lot of digestive problems, and so I figured I would start eliminating some foods to see that, and I don't really like meat that much, so it was very easy to just stop eating meat.
I'm curious how you open your chopsticks, honestly.
I just go, I've never gotten a splinter from my chopsticks before, so I...
Oh, really?
No.
Wait until you try wearing chopsticks. Has the worst chopsticks.
Wait, they're so thin, right?
I want to start with the 猪血糕.
第会柜猪血糕 Pig blood cake is typically made by mixing pig blood with steamed sticky rice, giving it its gelatinous texture. It's often blanketed in a peanut powder and cilantro. This vegetarian version is garnished with red peppers and basil.
You said you've had this before?
I've had it, yeah.
Wait, in what situation would you have had pig blood cake?
I was at a night market and this guy was like, you should try this. And I go, no, that's the pig blood cake. He's like, no, it's not. And he tricked me and I was like, okay. It actually wasn't bad, but then I was like, well.
It wasn't bad?
No, it was actually pretty good.
It smells like sweet.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I don't remember
like
what
it's
supposed to smell like.
It tastes like a fake meat.
Fake meat?
It's not tofu. It's
Spam?
Not spam. No. It's not like, it doesn't actually have meat in it.
It reminds me of niangao, which is made of rice. So it's kind of like a mochi.
I like it. I would, if this was in front of me, I would keep eating it, kind of thing.
What kind of vegetarian food do you eat the most in Taiwan?
I really like any eggplant, grilled eggplant. I always go for that. A vegetarian mapo tofu, so good.
Yeah, it does have a spiciness to it.
Yeah, because there's red chilies in there. Yeah, because this is very similar to the same spices and like chilies they put on eggplant.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I also like it.
Were you vegetarian before you came here?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, did anybody ever tell you like, oh, Taiwan is a vegetarian's paradise or something?
No, mostly because I don't think most of my friends have Taiwan on their radar, so they know nothing about it.
So it was just like a nice surprise that you chose a country that's like very vegetarian.
Yeah, very accommodating to what you need.
胡椒饼、胡椒烧饼 （pepper buns） 爆满鲜葱、白芝麻香气、植物绞肉、独家鸡圆、丝黑科技，重现多汁、坚实不油腻的肉感。外皮面粉烤过，激发面体层层酥香。
I love this.
This is good.
Also, like the sound it makes when you bite into it. Oh.
This one smells more meaty than all of the other ones.
It is very peppery.
Yeah.
Almost to the point that it's like a little spicy.
Yeah.
So good.
I love spice.
Sorry, those are really loud.
I'm really enthusiastic about this bun.
I'm gonna like just cut that and use it for the thing.
I real fast. I was like, this is good stuff.
It disappeared. She's gone. I feel like the size is perfect enough to where if you're hungry, it'll be just enough to like leave you feeling satisfied. I can feel you like looking at it.
I'm actually salivating. I'm like, I really want the rest of that bun.
So we got this stuff from like a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. But did you know these are actually like frozen food?
Like they were pre-frozen?
Yeah.
Wow, they taste really good actually.
You just like microwave for a little bit, and then you put it in the oven, even like a little toaster oven, and it'll kind of crisp it up. The texture and the flavor is just like the kind that you get like out buying from like a street
vendor
stall.
or whatever. Yeah, tastes really good. I really like these. I love a good bun.
No one like you eat food and you're just like, oh, I'm happy now. Yeah, it's great.
Why did I come to Taiwan? I actually always wanted to travel somewhere in Asia. After graduating, I wanted to teach somewhere. My friend actually lived here for about 5 years and I came to visit her. And it kind of solidified Taiwan because I was like, oh, Taiwan's pretty safe and it's very affordable. I felt like a broken record because I kept being like, oh, yeah, I'd love to go to Taiwan. And then I felt like either I just need to do it or I need to shut up because.
How about that fried rice? I bet you've never, interesting. I bet you've never tried like pork floss.
肉松, 肉松. Pork floss is used as a topping in Taiwan often for congee, tofu, fried rice, and savory soy milk. This plant-based pork floss is said to be healthier than its meaty counterpart, containing high-quality soy protein and oil. It is slowly stir-fried, giving it a delicate and crispy texture. This pork floss can be enjoyed by vegans as well.
I remember the first time I saw pork floss written down, and it was on a package of bread at the convenience store. It said pork floss bread, and I thought of like floss that you use to floss your teeth, and I just thought, absolutely not.
I thought the same thing.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I was like, how did they do that?
Like,
how did they get one long strand of pork? There's pork floss in so many things here.
Yeah.
Like they've also, I've seen it on like bubble tea drinks too. I think it's so weird.
Is it a joke? What do you think about this though?
This is good. I love fried rice in general. I'm
Same.
always very happy to have any fried rice.
The flavor is just like spot on. I do like the extra texture that the pork floss gives.
Me too, I do too.
This vegetarian pork floss actually comes in 6 different flavors. And my favorite flavor is actually one of the ones that has like tea in it. Never knew that is something that I would like. What is it like being vegetarian in Taiwan?
I also think very convenient because I know there's like a large Buddhist population here. I mean, even at 7-Eleven, you can find something to eat there. And also they have all those little, like, what's it called? You go and there's a lot of food that you can choose from.
Oh,
a buffet. Yeah. Like the bento places. So very convenient. In Texas, like specifically Dallas, it's not difficult because there are so many people who are vegetarian or vegan, and so there's a lot of accessibility. But because it's also Texas and it's like really big barbecue and meat everywhere and like pork, you know, people are like, I could never just stop giving up bacon. I'm like, okay. Listening to people like be like, you're crazy. I'm like, thank you.
I have no clue how to say 松露 in 台语. Sorry, 松露烧麦。来自广东地区，烧麦在台湾也很受欢迎。外国人来台湾也常常期待吃到台湾自己的烧麦点心。
Sorry, you looked like you were about to like
cheers.
Hey, cheers to the truffle girl.
这个松露烧麦饱满扎实植物绞肉，严选优质植物蛋白，内馅拌入在地小农友善期做的多种新鲜菇类，夏季黑松露点缀，外皮作为烧麦的灵魂，在薄入纸的状态下蒸煮。
I feel like it's very multi-layered.
I don't actually feel like the truffle is like super overpowering though, which I appreciate.
I like that it's also like just like a little like a bite size, you know?
Yeah, actually I agree with that.
The flavor is like bold enough that it'll leave you like feeling satisfied. Like you just have a couple and you're like, yeah, I had something.
I had something.
Isn't that nice?
I can have another one.
Yeah, I honestly kind of felt like I hated the flavor of truffle until I had these.
You know, I'm gonna be happy when I can really dig into this or
now you just do.
I have to go back and look at this and be like, that's how I look eating.
No, you don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
I do. I do. 很好吃啊！你要不要试一个看看？你要不要试一个看看？
I was actually hesitant to try some of the vegetables here, not because I'm particularly picky, they just smelled really weird, and I was very thrown off by some of the smells. Bamboo shoots are very different here than the canned ones I grew up eating. So when I got here, I was like, I love bamboo shoots, and then I remember trying them and being like, This is not the same as to what I ate growing up.
One of Taiwan's most iconic dishes is the braised pork rice.
滷肉饭 braised pork rice is a staple of Taiwanese cuisine. Each place you go to in Taiwan will have a different name for it and a different way of making it. But the most ubiquitous feature of this dish is the texture you get once the pork belly, complete with skin and fat, is braised and poured over the rice. Will the vegetarian version be able to win over foreigners too?
I wonder if most people use chopsticks or spoon for their 滷肉饭.
It tastes good. Okay, some of these things in here, I don't know what they are, but they're sometimes in like fondant. When you bite it, it's a really hard texture.
It might be radish, like preserved radish.
Okay, I think it might, yeah, probably preserved radish. It didn't have that same crunch, and I feel like the texture is like way better. It tastes better than what I've experienced.
Like the juiciness and the flavor is really good.
Yeah. Have you had vegetarian dishes where it looks like meat and then you have to question if you're being lied to?
Yes!
Yeah, because like these guys right here, they look like meat. Actually, I've noticed that about Taiwan, like the fake meat here. I really can't tell if this is real or not, and do I avoid it or do I just eat it? I don't know.
如果你想吃吃看素食版的肉燥饭，网络上可以买到热水加热，倒在饭上面就很好吃了。
其实台湾吃素的人口占14%，14%。
I like this too. This is probably my second favorite.
跟其他国家比，台湾是世界上吃素的人最多的第3名。
There's a lot of options you can get in Taiwan, you know. Along with a $1,500 flight and jet lag you'd have to experience, you should try the food in Taiwan. But I'm also like, come visit me, come see me.
基本上，不管你去台湾哪里，都很方便找到素食。不过，没有比在自己家吃更方便。刚介绍的胡椒烧饼跟松露烧麦，其实是台湾的品牌 MEATING 一植肉做的。台湾观众可以轻轻松松的在网络上下单，他们会用低温宅配送到你家。他们的东西超好热的。只要放在烤箱几分钟，根本就有路边摊有的酥脆口感。MEATING一植肉还有纸饺子、肉干、香松等等的厉害美食，可以给爱吃素的人享受，或是不爱吃素的人也可以享受。喷喷木汁是叫喷喷木汁吗？哦，我刚才说的是泽哦，还好我有问题。支持一下他们泽木汁，获得超早鸟的优惠，73折！哇！不过资讯栏会有更多的资讯。我常听到台湾朋友跟我讲一句说，不懂吃素的人为什么会想吃假的肉。如果你要吃肉，就吃真的肉。我觉得他们没有考虑到从小就其实是吃荤食的，但是长大之后就自己做决定，说想吃素，味道跟口感都还是会有一点怀念。一个国家的料理是它的历史跟它的文化。如果因为有多一些素食的选择，所以可以让更多人体验到这个文化的话，那应该是非常好的一件事。有时候肉吃太多，身体有可能会有负担感，多一些好吃的素食选择完全不是坏事。非常感谢 MEATING一植肉提供给不爱吃肉但是非常爱吃台湾美食的人很多好选择。我平常没有跟他们合作拍工商影片，其实也一直都在吃，一直都在买他们的东西。台湾的便利商店就可以买到，而且我冷冻里面随时都有他们的纸饺子，就不用怕饿。谢谢你看到影片的最后面，我每周3都上传新的影片，希望下周3也可以见到你，拜拜。